So, hello, beautiful people. Welcome to another round of me trying to improve myself. We are trying to understand Angular. This time we are looking at the getters and setters in Angular. Who would guess? Angular has getters and setters for the input parameters. Okay, so I kind of guess, well, what is it about already? But first, we'll have a 3 minutes of typing exercise where hopefully I will improve this number. It should be smaller. Right, if it doesn't matter. The main thing is to stick with it, right? They say that you should be like post stamp, and that is stick with it until you get there. I really like that saying. Yeah, thank you so much, Nightlight. See you next time. Thank you for coming. Oh, come on. Wanna become famous? Yeah, sure. Wanna become famous? Because once is not enough. Um, it depends, unfortunately. I can tell you really seriously, like how I had it, and I had a I have a university degree, so that helps a fucking a lot with the first with the first job. Yeah, they are. I forgot. Thank you. Bye bye. And this uh, bye bye. 9%. I'm getting worse. See that? So welcome to another episode, and look, watch me getting worse. That's shit. uh, no, it is in cybernetics and robotics, and it's kind of related. We did some programming a little bit in there too. Yeah, well, it sounds cool, but if I go into the like CS degree, I think I would be better off. Uh, it just sounds cool. It didn't give me like that much, which I uh, would use. It was because of my ego. I had to go into something like hard, and No, it was like, well, cybernetics and robotics, you would like guiding missiles, uh, orbiting satellites, uh, the, like that. Which sounds cool, but it sucks ass, I can tell you. Or at least it did for me. Um, oh yeah, it is. It is like mechatronics. It definitely is. It is like mechatronics. Mechatronics is like in some of the areas you cannot tell which is cybernetics and robotics and which is mechatronics. And mechatronics they teach at the engineering, like engineering, and the cybernetics and robotics is when you approach it from the like electrical point of view. It's not a degree like it is, it's a degree. Oh yeah. You're from Argentina, that's cool. And yeah, so we will do this. So I will say implement. Oh, really? uh, was it Engion in it? Um, irrigate. That's that. Okay. And we will implement that. Implement all members on init. Yes, sir. And then in here we will do Ježiš, oh my fucking god. How it was in TypeScript, I forgot. That was console log. Uh, oh, thank you. Thank you. Uh, it is not a degree. Yeah, there's like something between university and uh and high school, right? We got those things here too. I don't know how they are called in English neither. Init in okay that here we go. There aren't. Oh, too bad. Is it like developed country or not? I know where is it on map. I know it's like next to like Brazil and so on. And I have heard that you have really good stakes and you play football well, or well, the country. Globant is from here. What is Globant? Mercado Libre. What's that? That's like football teams? I don't play football. I don't like even know what that is. So uh, it's consultants. Okay. Are they good? Oh fuck me! Why it cannot show me console? And now I will reload it, and it's called 3 times. Do you see that? You see that? It's a Globant I heard about. Globant. Hold on. In my previous company, we had like some employees which were from Globant. Now I remember. Now I know where I heard it from. E-commerce payment systems. Okay. Democratizing commerce. Okay, that's pretty cool. Both migrated to better countries. Yeah. And here we have, okay, so we can do some magic, right? So we can say console.log and we say we are I can use the string interpolation thingy. So we string template. I know it's called string template. We are getting, and that was a dollar. Where did I put dollar on this keyboard? For the fuck's sake, where's dollar? Here? No. Oh, here I put dollar. And that will be the name. And here I will say console log. And oh, you know shit, huh? You know how it works. And are you student or you work with this stuff? Because I can tell you know something. And the output, and we are saving, and we will put this dot name. The Tour of Heroes learning. Oh, I did Tour of Heroes. That does, and I built some application in Angular too. Like my, okay, so we are getting, oh fuck, okay, so I need to put quotes around it, otherwise we won't see shit. So we are getting like something, and we are saving no name set. Yeah, sure, it basically works. That's what we. You already know React. Wow, you're killing it. Oh, I forgot to start. Like, and you are employed as a developer, or what is your situation? If I may ask. Those are really nice. Do you know those? But they are slightly different around the world. For example, in Europe, you can get like better and worse. It's like Coca-Cola. It looks everywhere the same, but it tastes completely different depending on where you are. Hey, Alan. Oh wow. Okay. Global Consumer Prices Index chart. Okay. Let's do that. Consumer index chart is this one? Oh, from CPI. it's not from CPI. It's like, oh fuck, that looks ugly. Hold on, let me fix that. It still looks ugly. What am I looking for? Argentina. Venezuela. What am I? Measures the changes in the cost of basket of goods and services consumed by the average urban house. Okay. Fuck's sake. Okay, so inflation. Oh well, but that will be for everyone, right? It will be, I mean, inflation annual. Yeah. Well, that is because of the corona, right? Everyone was printing dollars, and suddenly we have like this much of amount of money, and then the prices will catch up with that as well, right? That's we are paying for the corona. Like, I will say something really nasty, and I don't mean it personal. Like, unfortunately, like the economy doesn't give a shit about like people or poor countries or whatever. It's it's nothing nice, and I don't even know. I don't even know what to tell you really. Like it's fucked up. There's just few countries which actually take care of their people. There's just few countries. Sweden would be like one of them, you know. And that's in here. I thought we are not caring about the people, but then I had like the experience in the US, and well, they don't care about their people at all. If you are in bad, if you are in bad like life situation, it's your fault and you are a loser. And the amount of homeless they have, that's unbelievable. And the number of imprisoned population, that's also so high. It's I was amazed. I was very surprised, and it's not safe country at all. But in an Argentina, that's not very safe country neither, right? Or am I mistaken? I know, like people from Brazil told me that the Brazil is not safe. I will delete those, and I don't need on init. I can undo those changes. Oh, hold on. I actually want to know. Those are really. We'll do public static number of instances, and that will be equal to 0. And we will say the it will be string literal of and here will be the dollar doubt, and it will be say Number of instances plus plus. It will be plus plus. I like so. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you, Alan. That is so nice. I hope I didn't offend you when I was talking about the United States. I know you're from the United States. Oh, destroyed. All America leaving. Oh, okay. All America leaving some countries like Canada. Canada is good country, I think. They have a functioning healthcare system, and currently they are number one in the world in the artificial intelligence. There is no one better. If you want to do like, and also the salaries are really good when you are top notch, uh, like AI developer. You can be very rich. I see. Puerto Rico. Holy fuck. I don't know where the Puerto Rico is. That's it? That's small. Oh, here. I see. Okay. I know something. So, yeah. And we have 1, 2, 3 instances of it. Yeah. Yeah, that's very important. Like, I thought that I want to live in America, or I was like, oh, that might be nice. But then I was in Chicago and my colleagues told me like, don't go south. I was like, why? And they go like, you might be killed. I was like, are you kidding me? Because in here you can go everywhere you want. And my ex-girlfriend, she was free to go everywhere at any time of the day or night, like to every part of the country, and she would be safe. It's not the case in US. That doesn't exist there. Yeah. Let's see. I I did not even know like that uh, I have such a luck, you know. Okay, let's see if it really yeah, it calls 3 times the constructor. So it actually will create 3. Oh, hey, oh, thank you so much. Thank you, so. You're for fuck's it's what? 4 months? Wow. Thank you so much. I I don't know what to say. Thank you. I should do the or maybe you could choose like what kind of uh emote I will do next. I have a free slot. You didn't? No. Oh well. On the other side, you are the regular and you are a moderator. Oh, not everyone is moderator. It's like two, maybe three people. So that's more rare than because uh, because uh, the founder badge is for like 10 people. Okay, so I think we kind of did understand the getters and setters. That's kind of straightforward, isn't it? If founders unsubscribe, do new people get it? I don't know, but I don't think so. I don't know. And maybe there's like there are some statistics where you could see it. Um, Insights, community maybe. Oh, roles manager, followers list. Oh, she follows me. Nice. Yeah, it's probably not where I could search for it. Roles manager, that's only, here we go. That's like, oh, four. Oh, well, this no free because this is the bot, right? The night bot. Ah, that's okay. I'm doing this for fun, I don't, anyway. So Clasher is VIP. I haven't seen him for a while, but you know, I wasn't here for 2 weeks or so as well, so I cannot blame him, really. Yeah, personal trainer. Anyway, I'm doing this, all right? And this is kind of straightforward, really. And is this like, is this only for getter and setter? I mean, is this only for input or how is it? I also noticed that the annotation is just in front of one of them. Let's see. Fuck, where is it? I see. It's just here, and I have two lines of that property. So, right. I'll delete this. How you call that? This annotation. It's everything with at and something is usually called annotation. And this character is called at. How you call together? Did I set that or uh, well, I was. Oh well, yeah. So this is binded. This will be. Do you see this input? So this is passed down uh, from the enclosing component. Maybe a function in another component which locks the return to get. No, 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 no. This is not how it works in here. In here, it works like this. If I have a look into my beautiful Angular tools, I can have a look at the app name parent, right? And inside of it, we have a 3 times name app name child. So it's kind of like nested inside of that, right? In here, we have the array, Dr. IQ. This is the empty string, and here's some spaces and Bombasto. When we have a look in the code, into the app name, oh fuck, app name parent, we have this template, right? And in the template, we have this master control, which we already see it, right? Master control, 3 names. And then we have nested in their app name child. And this is the binding of that. Like it, yes. So exactly what it does is we have ng4. It is a for cycle, and we will create a variable for cycle of names. So we take names, and for each of it, we will take that, and that, and put it into name variable. That name variable is used here, and it will be bind to the property called name in the app name child. And if we go there, everything we want to like input, like get into the like children, we annotate with this input annotation. When we do that, the Angular knows that we should fill this value, this variable. Well, the thing is, I don't have to do this. You know, I could say this. I don't need to have the getters and setters at all. I can say we are looking for a name, and it will be the private name, like so. Why it doesn't like it? Oh yeah, because it's private and I cannot use it in here. So I will do this public. For public. Now it should be okay. Why it doesn't like it? Formatting maybe? I don't know why it complains. Name child, the directive should not be renamed. Oh yeah, because it doesn't know that. So in the template, we will have a underscore name like that. And name child, the directive input property underscore name should not be renamed. However, you should use an alias when the directive name is also. Yeah, that should be okay. That should be okay. That should be no problem. Because it will be like the default value is this, but once you get the input from this guy, you put it in here. It's basically what it is doing. Let's see if it. You see, it works. It does complain about some naming convention or something. Oh, yeah, but now look, we got the empty string and I commented out like this logic, right? So we can just say this, you know, you can assign it like that. But maybe I could also, yeah, if I want to do the logic, you know, like some logic on the assignment, you know, I cannot do it in here, you know, because if I will try to write, if I will copy paste in here this does not exist. That's because of what you explained, the falsy string, right? No. It is previously. Right now, it will take the value which is passed down from the parent, which is Dr. IQ, first time, empty string like that, and Bombasto, right? And in the child, you will just assign it to this variable, and that variable is then displayed. That's all it does, right? No, it isn't. It's just no matter how many spaces you put into HTML, it will always display just one space. It's not different. Yeah. If I put like, yeah, you got it. Okay. So you got just one space in here. There's no operation. If I go to the, and I know you did understood, but if I put like XXX and go here, you know, it's no difference. It doesn't care. It doesn't care. No matter how long the space is, it just puts one. And this is the demonstration of what we. Mm, yes, yes. That's exactly what it is doing. Like the Angular, like all of those in like the double curlies, those are like the expressions which are evaluated and then put into it, right? So this also is I don't know what is the right word, but it's basically compiles, you know, and put it in there. Yeah, whatever is inside of the name, that will land in there. Well, you can respect multiple spaces in HTML, and that is by using a special tag, and that is called pre. It means pre-formatted text, and it will keep all of the white spaces as you have it, right? So if I reload it now, yeah. But otherwise it doesn't. Now you see we have more spaces in here. Here I kept one, right? And if we go by default, yes, it doesn't give a shit about your spaces whatsoever. But you see, and here's that. But if I remove that tag, it doesn't give a shit about your spaces again. It just everything will be reduced to one space. So basically, the moral takeaway from the getters and setters is in here on the input, when you pass something from the parent to the children and you want to do some logic on it, the way to do it is to use the getters and setters, right? So basically, I'll delete this, public name, this will be private, here we go. Then this, how come this is this was name originally, right? That's kind of weird. I'll move this here, and uncomment that. That should be okay. Why are you complaining? Trailing white space, yeah, sure. I will remove the trailing white space. We can keep that like so. And now, oh fuck, I forgot to change that in the parent. So here I will revert this. Now we have the spaces in here again. And if we have a look in it, it works again. So the moral takeaway of this session is few. We did again show how to pass the values from the parent component to the child, which is with the add input. Well, first of all, in the template, you bind it like this, like in these squares. It's the name of the variable in here in the parent component. No, other way around. This is how it will be. What is the name in the chill in the kit, and here is in the parent. Then at the kit side, you have to put in the input annotation. And the new thing is that if we want to do some kind of operation on it before we will set it, we have to uh, uh, use the setter. But there's one thing which I'm confused about, and that is here we are displaying name, but we are setting underscore name and we are using name. Those are like different variables. How the why does it work? I would think you see that? I'm really confused about that because I would think like this variable here is private. Maybe the setter assigns the parameter to underscore. Yes, yes, that's exactly what is happening. It does, the setter does set it to underscore, and the getter returns and like, ah, yeah, the getter. You are right. You are fucking right, Fasuta. You're fucking right. That's exactly what's happening. And we can verify it by commenting out this. You see that? And suddenly it's red. Together. Ah, you're awesome. You definitely get a point for that. Ah, look at that. Now we don't get it, huh? And if we have a look into console, we will have a huh. It's interesting that we don't get like errors. It just doesn't give a shit. Look at that. No errors. What the fuck is that? I would expect to have a like it's kind of expect yeah, but it doesn't give a shit. That's exactly how it and we just proved you right. You're completely right with this thing. We can see, yeah, that's why. That's why. You're hired. I was thinking in Java getters and said there's like methods to access private attributes from other classes. But the idea here is that both methods are meant to work inside this component. Well, they can be used inside of this component, I think, as well. Like that. So if we have a look on init and on init instances and not to be used in other components. Mm-hmm. Mm, but that kind of raises like good question, and I want to explore that. Uh, uh, it's this. Okay, so we have a problem in here, and it says, well, that will be the formatting, right? White space, yeah. Okay, so we don't care about the white space, but why is it strike through? Sonorload name is deprecated. What the fuck? Show rule description. Name is deprecated. Once deprecated classes and interfaces and their members should be avoided rather than used. Okay, so it will be this dot. Oh, and one Corcorum saves the day. This name exactly. Hey, welcome, Corcorum. Welcome, relax, man. What is this? Okay, so let me see if we can. What is that? Can you tell me why it's getting this? Oh, well, we'll try. We can try. So it says app running, new client connected, connection failed, client connected, codes, E lifecycle, matchmaking client not, exit status 1, CSGO matchmaking client. You're playing Counter-Strike? Start scripts. This is probably not problem with npm. There's likely additional logging output above. A complete log for this one. Well, this is not enough of information for me to know. You probably want to have a look into this log. Yeah, exactly what Wankacorm says. Yeah, this is like here. It says on line 20, it says in root npm logs, blah, blah, blah. From this, I cannot tell anything. This will be hidden. This is hidden. Do you see that dot? That dot means this is a hidden folder. So you have to. It's a Linux. You're on Linux, right? Yeah, yeah. So you can do ls-al or ls-a will show you also the npm, but you should be able to cd into it, I think. And you will see it if you are using command line. If you are using some kind of like Thunar or something, there are in the options like some like view invisible files or whatever, something like that. Yeah, and we were verifying something. Oh yeah, this. And gets their spits alt. No name said Dr. Ike. Yeah, it fucking works. So one thing, we can use it inside of the component. We verified that. Now, oh fuck, is there a way to use getter outside of a component. That is the question, right? In Java, we can do that. Can we do that in here? That is a question which kind of Fasuto did let us to, and we will be verifying that in the next round. And this guy over here says that we are done with this round. Okay, so I'll stop the timer, stop the